Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, we are back. Once again with a Raw review. It's Monday Night Raw this week.
It is. Subscribe, like.
Just like every week. I don't know why I said this week as if it's different.
It's Monday every.
Yeah, there's always a Monday. And these go up every Thursday. So yeah, we're talking about Raw from the 8th of July. I thought it was a good show. It was okay. There were some lulls.
I only saw one lull, to be honest with you. The rest, obviously, on Hulu.
Yeah, they cut it all out.
Yeah.
And stuff.
But they're pretty good at cutting out the stuff that I think
Doesn't
would
matter.
drag.
Yeah, or like
Except
the
for-
recaps and stuff.
No, I get all the recaps.
You probably don't get all of them.
No, I get a lot of them.
I'm sure you do.
But there was one, and we'll talk about it, that I did see that I was pretty like, okay, I'm going to fast forward this.
Yeah.
I watched it, though. But
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sure we'll get to it. So show opens. They do their Money in the Bank recap. I zoomed through it, saw this.
Yeah.
And then it's CM Punk. CM Punk is there. Obviously, it's Punk. Everyone's excited. He comes out. He talks about John Cena. He's like, good job. You did it for a long time. And now
Respect.
I want to wrestle you again.
Yeah, one more
That's
time.
what he said. He said, I want to wrestle you again.
Maybe worry about wrestling anybody again before we jump to the
Yeah,
gun
but
here?
I mean, if I were him, I'd want to watch wrestling. I'd want to wrestle him again.
Oh, for sure.
That was
farewell
probably his
tour.
best opponent.
Oh, yeah, for sure. When I think of CM Punk in WWE,
It's like, he faced John Cena.
I think of Ryback or John Cena.
Okay, yeah, Ryback's a weird one, but
It is, but he would wrestle him so many times. It
I think
seems for like
what do
a year
I
straight.
think I think it's just Cena for me. Sometime maybe Chris Jericho during that last run that Jericho.
No, it's either Cena or Ryback.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I think the Ryback's one just because he
or Jeff Hardy.
shits on him all
Jeff
the time.
Hardy comes up a lot too because they faced each other
Yeah.
a good bit because they were polar opposites. One was straight edge, the other was a drunk driver all the time. Yeah, and then he talks about how Drew McIntyre sucks. He's always gonna keep him from the title, which
Rings true.
yeah, he's doing a good job at that one. He asked to have Drew's suspension lifted. He says, I want to beat him up real bad. And then Seth Rollins comes out.
Yep, he was pissed.
He was not happy. And they go back and forth for a little bit, like pretty hard.
Yeah.
They're going at each other.
A little
Right at the
personal.
throats. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, he's got my wife and dog's name on his wrist, and I got to kill him for that.
Yep.
And Seth says, no, I'm going to stop you from doing that, actually. Which, by the way,
Why is he here?
why do you care? Especially since later on in the show, Priest is like, fucking forget about it, dude. I'll face you again.
Yeah, he's not worried. Yeah.
It doesn't matter now. That was
Well, that's
nothing.
fine.
Yeah,
This
no,
is-
I'm
like
fine.
you said, it's a month.
And he's not going to have it anymore.
No, he's not going to
anyway.
wrestle until he wrestles Gunther anyways.
Yeah.
You know,
and
so
it's not like he's going to beat Gunther.
get big. Watch he does.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm just saying. I can see
Yeah.
it. I'm starting to see it more and more. Triple H really talks him up.
I know they do, but not enough to beat Gunther.
We'll see.
Adam Pearce is backstage. He's talking to someone. You don't see who it is. He's like, my bad, dude. I don't know why you're upset. It's Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
He says, I don't want a team with Liv Morgan. I hate her. By the way, no, you don't. Second of all, then Pierce leaves. Liv comes up and she says, yeah, my bad for making you lose next week. Let's go talk strategy. And he says, there better be chicken nuggets or chicken tendies there.
Really diving into those chicken tenders, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently it's the only thing he eats.
Yeah, I
He
saw that
lives off
interview.
those,
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I mean, they're
I
good.
mean, it's not
They're
a bad
good.
choice.
Yeah.
If
If
you're
I
gonna
were
live
going
off
to live off one
something.
thing, yeah. Be some chicken tendies. After that, we have Jey Uso versus Gable.
Eat?
Yeet. So they're just going back and forth doing wrestling stuff,
Yeah.
as you do.
As they do.
Standard stuff. But then, right towards the end of the match, right before Jay's about to get put in the ankle lock, lights start going out. So
Yeah.
he's like, what the hell? He lets go of his ankle. Jay gets up, wins with the spear.
It didn't affect Jay at all. He just kept going.
Yeah. Until after the match.
Hey,
when he dropped the heat and then he sprinted.
Yeah, he got out of there.
Booked it out of there. No.
Pretty ballsy,
guff.
thinking, not just assuming they're not on the ramp.
Yeah, I mean,
But smarter to hide. Well, I don't know. You can't hide under the ring.
no,
now.
they'd be
That's
hanging
not a
out
good
down there
idea,
too.
yeah.
The best way is probably through the. No, because they're in there too sometimes.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
through the crowd
you-
though, you can bob and weave.
You could.
Yeah, ramp, you're just going.
Collateral damage. Did you see when Gable was going back? Did you hear when Gable was going back up the ramp?
And somebody will watch out behind
Watch
you.
out behind you.
You tripped.
He-
That was smart thinking on his part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns around for a half second, falls over.
Yeah.
Also, fuck that guy. That was mean.
That was funny. That was something to talk about. That was good. Wish I was that guy.
And then, Abigail's there with another box.
I don't know if it's Abigail
And
yet.
Yes, it is.
It's still an
It
entity.
looks exactly like her.
I know.
Sheamus has an interview. He's talking. He says, bah, bah, bah. That's what he says, but with Irish on it.
See, I didn't see that.
Yep. Bronson Reed comes up. He says, I'll beat you up.
Okay, I did see they have a match next week, so I didn't see this part, though.
And then Sheamus says, how about tonight? And Reed says, no, I already got a match with your boy Pete Dunne from the Brawling Brutes back in the day.
Ooh, Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
Where's
Tyler Bate
Yeah.
tore his pec.
Ah, that's where they've been, huh?
Yep.
Forgot about that. Wasn't a fan anyways, but...
I know you weren't. And then we go right into Pete Dunne versus Bronson Reed tonight.
Okay.
Reed wins.
Okay.
Pretty standard stuff.
How's
He
Sheamus looking?
hurts his fingies a little bit. He says, my fingers.
Who
what
does? Reed?
Yeah, because, that's Pete Dunne's thing. He
Oh,
says,
yeah.
I'm going to get your
I'm
fingers.
I was thinking Sheamus for a second.
Nope, Pete Dunne.
Yeah. They
he's
get over
gonna-
that one pretty quick, though.
He's going to beat up Pete Dunne after the match just for fun, I guess.
Sure.
Because I don't know why else you would.
I don't like his haircut.
No, you don't.
That's
think
why I
so.
would.
Yeah. Sheamus comes out. He makes a save. He says, I'm going to save my friend. And then after he saves his friend, he goes to hug him, and he shoves him. He says, get the hell off of me,
Dunne
Sheamus.
does?
Yeah.
Really?
He says, get the hell off of me.
Pretty ballsy
You
for not being on
abandoned
TV.
me. I think it's because, they split up and he wasn't there. So they're probably going to do something
He
with
got
that.
hurt, right?
He did get hurt. But when he came back, it's not like he went to see him. He went to
That's
Raw
true, too.
instead.
That's true, too. Yeah.
So yeah, that'll probably be something, maybe, possibly. Maybe not. Judgment Day's backstage. They're talking. They're just like, pop, 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 pop. It's me. I'm champion.
Okay.
It's us. We're the tag team champions. I'm Dominic Mysterio. Nope, he wasn't there. Carlito was there. He said, that's cool. No, he didn't. Seth came up. He says, want, 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 want. That's what he said.
Oh, this is when they said forget about the...
Yeah.
You stepped up. You did all this.
Also,
good-
you beat me because I
Yeah.
didn't kick out.
Right.
So,
But he didn't say that.
no.
No. Just implied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Priest says, you know what? After I get done with Gunther, you can have a shot anywhere, anytime. You're not going to be
I'm
done.
sure they'll wrestle
Not gonna
again.
be,
but
yeah,
it's not
but
for
not for the title. Because you won't have it.
It'll maybe be a number one contenders type deal.
Potentially.
You know, because they do that. They love mentioning that they have the rematch clauses, but nobody ever gets them.
No.
So, yeah, I don't know.
It only applies sometimes, I guess. I don't know.
I guess
Maybe if it's in your
doesn't
contract.
work for the women's tag team titles. Gunther didn't get one, so it doesn't work for
I don't
Intercontinental.
think he
title.
might not have wanted one.
That's true too. Bigger,
He might have
better
been
things.
like, I'll get a world championship here in a minute. So yeah, Priest then gets a phone call, and he says, "Where you at?"
Oh yeah, yes, did see this.
And then he goes away. He says, "Oh, who could he be calling?
I wonder.
Who's the one person that's not there that he could be talking to?" They shouldn't have done any of this. They should
No,
have just left it.
It's for a big surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn comes out. He says, "You know what? I'm not an underdog anymore," and it's true because
true.
he wins a lot.
He's had the title for 3 months now.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Even before then, he wasn't really an
Well, no,
underdog.
of course not.
And he's like, "I'm not an underdog," and
I don't know why you would think he was.
I don't know.
Okay.
Braun comes out. He says, "You know what? You beat me. I shouldn't have a shot for the world's or for
And
the
nothing
Intercontinental
suspicious that he's inching
he's
away
inching
from him.
away every time he says a word, and then he just spears him real
Yeah.
hard. He says,
But
"Boom."
put that damn belt on.
Yeah,
Help yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Does he ever wear it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Maybe during his entrance when he has a match. I don't know.
I don't know.
He spears him twice. He does the big runaround too, and
Yeah.
gets him.
Yep.
And then Ilya comes out and says, "You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I hate you.
Yeah, you suck." And then
They have a lot of history, huh?
yeah,
Okay.
NXT stuff. And then he's like, "I want to face Braun Breaker right now." And Pierce says, "Okay."
Have at it,
Go for
yeah.
it. JD McDonough, Finn Balor, and Carlito face Braun Strowman and the Awesome Truth.
They had a match? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty short. There's some shenanigans. Braun chases JD just out.
It's just
he
out of the arena?
gone.
Okay.
He ends up coming back, but it was after the match. He left the Miz and Truth there, and obviously those two aren't gonna win by themselves. So Finn gets the pin on R-Truth because he's typing up the crowd a little too much.
Oh,
Miz
yeah.
looked pissed, so I'm
Truth
sure that
this is coming to an end.
Yeah,
Miz turning heel again? Why not? What else is he doing?
nothing. They both hit an attitude adjustment, which, by the way, don't do that.
Stop it! Like, yeah, we don't need that anymore.
I'm over
get
it.
it. Like,
I
it was funny at first.
I'm perfectly fine with him doing the shoulder tackles and the 5-knuckle shuffle. Don't do the attitude adjustment.
Yeah. You have no impact. You can't keep him down.
No. Yeah. Adam Pearce is backstage with Punk. He tells Punk, "You know what, dude? You need to fucking calm down. That's what you need to do." Did he tell him to go home? Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He was like, "I'm gonna call Drew. I'm gonna try and set up a meeting with him next week on Raw. But you cannot be here.
Right.
He's gonna be there.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Because when he tells him to go home, he's like, I've sat home enough, dude. I'm ready to.
That is true.
I'm ready to come back and
sitting home like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Punk says, and Pierce tells him if he shows up next week, he's not going to get a match with Drew McIntyre at any point.
So maybe he won't show up.
Yeah.
Where is it next week? Do you know?
Nope.
Okay.
Not Chicago, so.
Don't
have to worry about
so
that.
he might not show up.
Liv and Dom are backstage.
That's the stretchy part. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're talking. He's playing video games. She's like, we need to work on our double team moves.
Yeah.
Don't say it like that. And then he's like, why would I do that with you? I hate you.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'll show you something. And then she starts stretching him out.
This was the good old Triple H, Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Priest walks around the corner, looks at him. 2 heads pop out. It's Donna and Finn. Like cartoon characters.
Yeah. Sideways. Yeah.
Carlito comes around the corner. He says, that's cool.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Liv leaves. Dom gets up. He's like, I my bad, dude. Priest says, come on, dude, come on. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Carlito looks down. He says, it looks pretty hard to me. Like, I don't think you can say that.
What's gonna happen when they get on Netflix?
I don't know. Carlito's a funny guy though. Keep him around just to do.
Yeah, he doesn't have to wrestle. Just let him throw a one-liner in every now and again.
Just be goofy.
He can show up for 20 minutes of show. Yeah. You know,
20 minutes is too long.
I mean, get to the show, do his thing, and then leave.
Oh yeah, then leave. Do
two or three segments.
Because that was funny.
Yeah. He's been said something funny for like the past 2 months.
It's usually just like, that's cool. That's the fun.
Yeah, but it's in a funny context, you know.
Yeah. So, yeah. Then Dom leaves. He's like, I'm done with it. It's over. I'm finishing this tonight.
After this match.
Yeah, well.
Something didn't finish.
Wyatt tape.
Yep.
And it shows all the members unmasked.
Yep.
Except Nikki Cross. But we know who it is.
Well, right. I wonder if they're going to keep her masked up.
I don't know.
It
looks like a mask you can wrestle.
Is she going to wrestle women, or is she just going to be the, like...
she might just hang out.
Oddity person, yeah.
Either way, we get to see all their beautiful faces.
Yeah, well, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah. Some scary-looking dudes.
I was trying to, the only one I really know is Rowan. I know Dexter Loomis, with the little mustache, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it didn't look like
Formerly, I don't think he's going to have a little. He might not have a little.
I don't think he did, because he didn't look like him.
No.
Plus, he had like dreadlocks, I think, from the mask or whatever.
Either way, we move on from that. Pierce is walking backstage. He's in one of his office. He says, I'm sick of this. Gable comes up behind him, and he's like, they're going to murder me. Do something about this.
Help!
And he says, handle it yourself.
Yeah, figure it out.
This is your own problem.
Figure it out. Dude.
Honestly, if I get involved, I might be killed, and I can't be having that.
I got my own problems.
Yep. He opens the door to his office after Gable leaves. Someone's sitting in a chair, turns around, it's Bo Dallas.
It's good to see him actually, like...
physically there.
Yeah,
instead of like a tape.
Right.
Yeah. And then not wearing the mask.
Yeah,
where
that's
it's just like
interesting.
Bo Dallas.
That's
I don't know. I'm sure they had a conversation. He's like, you better give me a match with Chad Gable or I'm going to kill him for real.
Yeah?
Yeah. That might
Maybe
be
SummerSlam? Is that what we're looking at?
Probably.
I mean, it's going to be... Is it 2 nights?
No. Not this year.
Okay.
I think 2026 it goes to 2 nights.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's just sitting there, which is good to see. Turns around, I was like, oh my God, Bray Wyatt's here.
Yeah.
Because they look exactly the same.
And the way they talk, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only difference is the gap in the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But yeah, they sound like they kind of pretty much look alike.
Yeah.
Tell they're brothers.
Oh, yeah. There is a Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov match.
Yep.
They're beating the shit out of each other.
Yep.
Pretty good. Pat says that Braun Breaker is a brick shit house.
Yeah, I saw
and they
Cole.
had to like blurt it.
Yeah.
They had to, because
I saw it
you
on
can't say
TikTok
shit.
where Cole lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cracking up.
I wonder if anyone ever gets in Pat's ear and it's like, you can't say shit house.
Well, he apologized on the mic, like to somebody during a break. So I don't know.
So yeah, it was a good match until he threw a chair at his head. But he lawn darted that thing right in the
Yeah,
noggin.
that he did.
Yep.
Yep.
So Ilya gets the win by disqualification. People are saying the obvious choice is a triple threat match at SummerSlam for the title.
Right. Sammy runs out, helps him.
Yep, makes a save, but it wasn't enough because Braun still came out on top here.
Yes, he did.
After that, there's a Final Testament promo.
Oh, I saw this. That's why I'm mad at Hulu. I don't need to see this. Give me something better.
Yep.
I'd rather have the 3-on-3 match.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see this shit. What is the point of Paul Ellering?
I don't know. I
Dude,
thought he was
he's a
supposed to
manager.
be the one that talks.
That's what I'm
But
saying. He's a
it's
manager.
always just carrying
I've
the
never
cross.
heard him say a fucking word.
No.
He giggles and shit in the background.
I
Yeah. I mean, even when it was the Road Warriors, he would talk and like, you know.
Yeah. No.
And now, why is he there?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't
He
know.
does not
I was
like it.
thinking about that earlier today. I was like, he doesn't really do much.
He looks like an old grandpa. He's not intimidating.
No.
No, he looks like he's about 95 pounds.
So let's get to what he says in the promo.
Okay.
Yeah. He says, I killed the New Day. They're dead. No, they're not. They'll be fine. He's still trying to get Woods on his side.
But I like Woods.
Yeah, I like Woods. He can come with me.
We beat the hell out of him. I
Yeah.
like Woods.
And you know what? I'm probably going to do it again if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
He mentions John Cena's name, which, by the way,
Did he? I didn't even catch
yeah,
that.
he did. He was like, he's realizing his time is
Oh,
up.
yeah, I did catch that.
And please don't do this if this is going to be... Don't make this one of his matches.
No.
Don't waste
Yeah.
some of John Cena on this bum and his little stooge group.
Unless you run out, well, even if you run out of people, let's do something twice.
It's impossible to run out of people at this point.
Yeah.
30 to 40 dates, you got enough time.
Yeah.
It's not like he's
all
going to
be
wrestle.
televised.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Gonna, he's not going to wrestle every show.
No, he'll be there.
Yeah. But don't waste your time on this, because
Because
this would help nobody.
No. Nobody gives a shit about Karrion Kross. How does he still have a job?
Well, he didn't for a while, and they brought him back. I think Triple H likes him, and I don't know why.
I can't. Unless he's.
I've been
unless
trying to
there's
piece it together.
something deep down he hasn't let out yet. But what he's doing now just is not. I don't really catching anybody's interest.
After that, we have Damage Control versus Carter, Chance, and Lyra.
Nope.
Pretty standard stuff. Damage Control gets the win. And then after the match, we have a new group. It's Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler, and Sonya Deville. They attack everybody. They beat up everybody.
Oh, okay.
So we got a new.
So start a new
trios.
faction as the old other one is kind of falling apart. Makes sense.
One in, one out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's the thing that they're doing now. Fine, no problem with it.
Yeah, I don't
It's
care.
okay.
I don't care.
After that, we're on to the main event.
Yeah, which was weird. Like, I guess if you didn't really put it together, why the hell is this the main event? Is that for Rey Mysterio?
Well,
being
the
there?
phone call. Gave
No,
me
I know
the
that's what I'm
hint.
saying. If you didn't
Yeah.
put that together,
What the
like,
hell is
why
going on?
am I watching this? Breaker and Ilya should have been the main. Yeah.
So it's Liv and Dom versus Ray and Zelina. They're doing their standard mixed tag stuff.
Well,
Shenanigans.
You wouldn't know their father and son the way they just beat the hell out of each
Well,
other.
yeah.
And they don't even like acknowledge it or say anything anymore.
No.
They just smack each other around, flip on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is finally
Get the pin.
he beats his dad.
1, 2, 3.
He finally let him get the pin.
Yeah.
Surprised he didn't Hogan kick out after 3. So yeah, and Liv Morgan helped him win, and then they're like, yes, we won, and they're getting real
Close.
There's some stuff. Shenanigans are afoot.
Their noses were touching.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, I hope when they were planning their tag team moves, they were also planning their funerals, because Rhea Ripley comes out,
And Liv got
and
her.
she is pissed.
Fast.
Yep, she booked it.
She just rolled
They both had the oh shit, we're gonna die look on their face,
Uh-huh.
and one of them left. The other
She
one
wasn't-
couldn't leave, although if he could have, I'm sure he would have.
Yeah. She didn't look happy.
No.
Yeah, didn't even say anything.
I'm with you that if they face each other at SummerSlam, it should be 3 minutes.
Squash.
3 minutes max.
Just
to
all the
rip
anger.
this woman apart.
Yep.
Yeah.
All your 9 months or 8 months of anger just
Yeah.
coming out right now.
Just absolutely.
Let's do it. I want to see it.
Yeah.
And then they could have a regular match after that.
Yep.
Run it back. But
And obviously a big pop too for Rhea because.
oh yeah, everybody loves her. And absence makes the heart grow fonder. That's
Yep.
pretty much it with
That's this year's
most
theme.
people. Most people who leave and come back, they're gonna get that big.
Yep.
No matter how they left. Roman obviously left a heel. But man, when he's gonna get the biggest pop of the year.
Well, I don't think he's gonna be a heel when he gets back.
No, that's what I'm saying.
At all.
When he left, he was.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter because they're just gonna.
The next night they were like,
You want Roman? Yeah. I know.
yeah, that's the show for Raw. Good stuff here. Some okay stuff. Some stuff that doesn't really matter in the long run. But yeah, so that's it for Monday Night Raw.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. Thank you for watching. You can find us on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe.
Follow.
Well, subscribe.
Well, the same thing.
It's called something different.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for watching.